Well, we are back at it. Um, I had said 10 o'clock, and then I was like, well, I kind of want to, I guess, tell them how I arrived at this topic, right? The good family. Um, so hopefully some of you are still awake. I know that it's a Tuesday, it's in the middle, like the beginning of your week. So for people that have tuned in, what's up, Freedom's March? So happy to see you, family. Blessings to you always, bro. Yeah, so for a lot of you that have been tuning in, here with Convos with Cam for a minute, you already know that Wednesdays and Thursdays are basically like my weekends, if you will. But I like it because it allows me to do a lot of things without having 1,000 people run the streets, if you will. What's up, Ack? Hey, insane. Oh, y'all just make my heart smile. Y'all already know. Y'all saw that topic, right? Did anybody really look at that? So I got to tell you what came to me. Um, I was like, always, I got to make sure my phone, the ring is down because that irks me when it just goes off. Um, I'm like, all this time we've been spending together and going through skills and techniques, I've never even asked any of you, like, what's your views on therapy, right? Um, have you had experiences with a therapist? Good, bad, and different, right? um, what's your thoughts of hearing like that's what I do daily, you know? So I did, because I was like, that's something that I've never really asked. I just kind of, came in like, hey, I want to put this out there and normalize mental health. And even if someone doesn't have a diagnosis, if you will, then it won't be such a stigma or something that we, people that look like us, shy away from. Access, I had an opportunity, but I didn't capitalize on it. I'm hearing you. My therapy is a basketball and a court. I'm hearing you. Yeah, that sounds like mindfulness. That's what we would call it. Yeah. And honestly, Act, it doesn't mean that just because you didn't take advantage or utilize something at one point, maybe it just wasn't time then. Maybe you weren't possibly receptive. It doesn't always have to mean like, oh, had the opportunity, it's gone now. No, no, just something to think about, right? But the reason I did ask was because it's a big misunderstanding sometimes, right? I know that, like, I think of people in my family and friends, people that have known me forever, right? And their mindset is that every time we have an interaction, what do you think they think I'm thinking of when they're talking? What do you think they think that my mind is going to always? I'm just going to wait to see. So, just to give you an example, if I was to see all of the family in person, what's up, DP Rocka? What's up? How you doing, family? So happy to see you. But like for real, so say if all of us like met up, right? And we're just sitting around talking and we just, having a casual conversation. Because you know what I do professionally, what would your thoughts be? Would you be guarded to talk to me? Honestly, if you don't want to share, it's all good with me. But I did want to have this conversation. The reason I ask is because, like I said, it's people that have known me forever and they can be a little guarded in their conversations because they have this mindset that I'm always like analyzing, like it's always something psychological that I'm thinking of. Y'all, that is not the truth. No, I'm gonna talk to you like I'll talk to exactly. And I appreciate that and saying for real because imagine how uncomfortable it makes me because I'm like, I'm a human just like you know? You like to hear my opinion? Access that kind of comes with your job being a therapist. So I can understand if they've known you, but people that don't know you shouldn't be guarded. Yeah, yeah. Or even like, okay, I will tell you, it is so bad that my mommy can share times where I am, I don't want people to know what I do because they just assume that you're always thinking like that. And that is so not true. Let me tell y'all, I've often talked to y'all about how I love the fact that I live an hour away from my job because I'm literally shedding all of the stuff that I've taken in all throughout the day, if that makes sense. What's up, Mansa Musa? So happy to see you. Blessings to you always, family. Yeah, but on my way home, I'm shedding all that stuff off. If someone asks me about someone I worked with a week ago, typically they actually have to give me, like, I'm talking detailed descriptions because I would have just let it just go on out the window. Yeah. And so, like I said, it's just something that comes to me from time to time that I'm like, what are people's understanding? Like, even with therapy, like sometimes people base it off of what they see on TV. How many of you have done that? Like, you see a therapist on TV and you think that's how it looks in real life, you know? They see it and they're like, yeah, you're going to ask me to lay down on the couch and I just got to tell you everything about myself. And that's the furthest, like, from the truth. No, no. What therapy is in just the simplest terms, helping you help yourself. What therapy isn't is giving advice, you know? Insane says you're a different person off the clock. Everybody is. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that one, Insane. Daryl, what's up, family? Snoopy Matt, y'all up late with me. That makes my heart smile. I'm so happy to see y'all. Okay, so Insane, I wouldn't say I'm a different person. I'm gonna be like real with you. Um, the only difference in myself at work is that I'm professional. It's policies. That's just the nature of it, right? What you say? No notifications, but we here. I'm hearing you. Hi, mommy. Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, mommy. Okay, so insane was like, what did you say, insane? You said you're a different person off the clock. Everybody is. Now, my mother can actually answer this, mommy, honestly. Other than me being professional at work and obviously the job I do, am I a different person? Now, I'm not, like I said, I don't bring like therapizing people home. No. But as far as like who I am, what that mean? I mean, I know what it means. Don't do me like that. No, she tried it. She tried it. She did. No, I'll be like I said. Other than yeah, exactly. She really clutches pearls. Insane, but insane. Who says, yo? Don't do me like that. I mean, I feel like you're a gangster off the clock. That is wild. Interesting. My. Don't do me like that, y'all. No, but therapy. It's something I read. A lot of you know I love philosophy, right? Of course I would. Um, yeah, you know I love to laugh and sing. Y'all know I love to laugh. Like mm-mm. Trying to be serious. Now that is the truth. At work, I do my best, but when I tell you if something's funny, I'm gonna laugh. Except when I'm in session. Like I don't know, all of that can change, but whatever. Um, it was something I read years ago, and it's just stuck with me so much. And it was, "What's up, B3 Picks TV? So nice to see you. Likewise, blessings to you always, peace to you always." You already know. But it was something that stuck out to me. Me too, DP. You already know. We talk about that. We love laughing. But was stuck out to me years ago, and I do my best to really, Snoopy Matt. um, I do my best to stick by it, and it's actually become a part of me in therapy. Is seeking first to understand is what it said. Seeking first to understand, and the last thing that we do is to attempt to be understood. I hope that makes sense. Balance is everything, right, Snoopy Matt? Balance is everything. But yeah, and for me, right? I can't speak for all therapists. I can't speak for the next person. But for me, what has worked is I go in with the mindset that I'm seeking to understand, which is why you always hear me say I got questions because I want to understand. The last thing I'm thinking about is being understood because it ain't about me. Mm. Ah, Snoopy Matt. Act, you remember us having that conversation? Mansa Musa says Cam got that calm, easy love vibe about her. It's love within, so it's always love going out. And that's true. It's love within, so it's always love going out. Something to think about. But Snoopy Matt, I don't know if Act is still in here, if he remembers that conversation. He had asked me that some time ago. I'm more concerned when therapists, colleagues, when they don't have someone else to talk to. Seriously, for real. Yeah, I am. I'm more concerned when they don't have someone to talk to. And it's not because you're going in there like, no, I mean, confidentiality is like a thing. No, you're not talking about, the people you serve. Now, if you're in supervision at the same site, then of course you're going to have to process some of those things. Um, Insane, stop picking. Um, but yeah, for me, hi, what's up? How are you, beautiful one? So nice to see you. So happy you could be here. But for me, it helps me stay balanced, um, because we are human. The same way you deal with life, we have life too. And so it allows, that balance to be there. It does not negate that life does not occur, and it allows, and encourages that self-care and self-awareness. The same things I tell you. But yeah, Snoopy Mac, I'm more concerned about therapists that don't speak to another therapist, to be honest. Daryl says, real talk, if a patient comes in because of an addiction to chewing drywall, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at you, but like, yeah, I'm not. That's probably one of those, what's that show? Um, isn't it like a show about like different weird addictions? Have y'all ever seen that? I don't remember looking at it intention, like trying to find it, but I remember a long, like years ago, something like, is it my crazy addiction or is something? Yeah, it is a show. Yeah, Freedom's March. Yeah, Daryl, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was a whole show. The one I remember is this lady that was addicted to eating fabric softeners, y'all. Wow. Snoopy Matt. Now I ain't gonna lie, Snoopy Matt. It wasn't as bad as they were saying, but it was, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, them winds were a little vicious, you know. Look at DP Rock. Yeah, and yeah, insane. Like, but it's the truth. Like, I was looking at the TV like, and I think what was wild to me, JoJo says, I had someone tell me they were addicted to eating tissue paper. She said, my response was, don't tell no one else that. Just keep that between us as you come on the World Wide Web and say, yep, they were addicted to tissue paper. But you ain't name dropping, so that's cool, right? But what you say, Mansa Musa? Yes, it's a show. A woman was addicted to eating soap, and yes, you remember. You remember. What's up, True Titan? So happy to see you, family. So happy to see you, bro. Yeah, I think what was getting me about that woman that was eating the fabric softener is she was eating it like, you know, I'm trying to think of because I love to eat. I'm a foodie, but she was eating it like it was good. I mean, she was standing there, and people, the family was just looking at her, and it was so matter of fact. They weren't even bothered by this. That was the problem for me, is that everything was matter of fact. DP Rock says I was addicted to BT. It's okay. That's still more normalized, if you will, than eating soap and stuff. Let's see. Y'all wow. Snoop and Matt, you wow for that. Yes, it is, Daryl. And that's the thing. Like, what happens, it does something. I don't remember. This was so long ago, but it does something in your stomach. Yeah, it's definitely toxic. Insane say I'm addicted to buying designer shoes. Well, as long as you don't say I'm addicted to eating the sole of the designer shoes that I purchase, I'm not concerned. You know, I'm not too concerned. We all have something that we can kind of be a little extra with. Jojo said, I don't understand any of it. And that's a beautiful thing that you don't understand it. If you did, then I don't know. I'd be saying, what you eating over there? Jojo over there got some paper towels. Nah, so it's a good thing you really don't understand it, Jojo. I still love the smell of clean linen out the dryer. Drew, do not, I don't know if my mommy's still in here or awake, but do not get my family started on meat and fabric softeners. I don't eat them, but I can indulge in putting them in there because I just love the smell. Like, I don't understand when people are like, oh, I just put one or two. So then I'll be like, well, you don't want your clothes, staticky and all of that. Because I'm making excuses because I like the way it smells. I'm with you, Drew, on that one. You're addicted to buying music gear. Okay. And I think it was at one point where you did bring something like that up, Snoopy Matt. Mansa Musa said nasty bastards. Really insane. I don't know if you like the smell of cars when they start up in the morning. I don't know if I ever even noticed that. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm a smell good gal, but eating it, no. Exactly. Exactly. DP Rocker said, facts. I still have vinyl. I know that's right. What, you never ate two sheets of bounce and a slice of cheese between two loaves of bread, butter bread at that. Like, yeah. D Free, what's up? How you been, fam? Hoping you've been well. Hoping your family's been well. Daryl says, I used to like the smell of gasoline growing up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Daryl. I can remember that. And I remember thinking, why does this smell good to me? So I can't even judge you on that one, Daryl. I really can't. What's up, NBAD Nice? So happy to see you. Mansa Musa said that's the LA smog he's smelling in the morning. Not not all of us remembering that we enjoy the smell of gas. Yeah, would be so excited to pump it, right? That is too funny. That is too funny, y'all. What's up, follower? No man. Blessings to you. People gonna start talking about me. You know how they talk about like our family that we always go and spend time with in these YouTube streets, and they're like, they have a whole chat of blue, of mods. Yeah, but anybody knows me knows I don't care. So, what's up? How you doing, PGH Big Dog? So happy to see you. Blessings to you always. Hoping you've been well. No, we were just in here like chopping it up, and then they started talking about wild addictions that people may have. What you said? I don't remember the smell of gas. Not this watered down stuff. But now I'm okay. Hold on. That's the truth. Because I'm thinking about it's been years since I can say, "What's up, beautiful Tay Tay? How are you, gorgeous?" But it's been years that, "What's up? How you doing, Queen? So happy to see you. Glad you could make it in here. So happy to see you." But yeah, when I think about it, it's been years since I can remember going pumping gas and I could smell it. Interesting. Now I do know that, yeah, a lot of it is watered down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the health department has something to do with that. Yeah, taking away our childhood memories. How dare they do that? Tay Tay, that's what we just said. See, y'all, that's a darn shame. Good gas, though, is wild. That is wild. Yes, definitely, Snoopy Mac. Definitely. Well, Mansa Musa, as I've always said, you know, there is something that does enjoy that, and that's flies. Y'all are too funny. David, what's up? David Toussaint, so happy to see you. So happy to see you. I hope you've been well. Not y'all dropping gas stations to go to smell good gas. Y'all are wild. See, okay, for one, I'm tripping off the fact that we were all saying, yeah, growing up, I love the smell of gas. Only 5 minutes later, hey, if you go down 2 blocks, they got that good smelling gas. Come on, y'all. I'm thinking that we kind of still enjoy that smell, right? That is too funny. Too funny. Really, D Man Jr., what's up? So happy to see you, family. Tay Tay, you are too funny. Exactly. Daryl, stop. Not that good, though. Y'all, I cannot. Nick J. Oh, you just made my heart smile. Oh, Queen, I'm so happy. Look at Nick J in here, y'all. Okay, so Nick J, I do get excited about doing stuff like this. Oh, please. Oh, please. I gotta get this joint. Okay, we in there. We in there. What y'all saying? Yeah, no, we are definitely talking about the gas that people put in their car. See, you got to watch them because they'll take that thing a whole nother route. Look at them. Okay, see, how do we always go back to food? Every time we just start having casual conversation, it always goes back to food. Every time. Now, DP Rocker, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm a foodie, and even though I don't eat meat anymore, I love the smell of chitlins. Like it brought my heart extreme gladness. Now somebody said something interesting. Vacay Bay, did you say you like the smell of ice? I know I saw that. I'm not tripping. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta scroll up. That's the smell of ice. Okay. Hold on. Now I gotta get a little more serious. Tell me more about that. Okay. See, now I'm getting concerns though. What you said, not chitlins though, Nick J. That's what I'm asking, DP. Is it supposed to have a smell? Because see, now I'm getting concerned that maybe the water might be a little tainted. Or is it just me going there? Is anybody else thinking that? Talk to us. Y'all never stuck y'all head in the freezer? Ah, okay. Okay, well, no, I haven't. But stop. See, vacay, babe. That's what I said. Certain stuff I can't help because then Nick J said I ain't never smelled ice. Yeah, because now all I can do is envision like walking up to the freezer, like, yeah, let me just. No, I have not. And I love that for you. We all have something, right? I mean, we can't really talk too much stuff about Vacay Bay when we sitting up here, talking about how much we loved gas growing up, the smell of gas, that you put in your car. I have to be quite intentional with y'all. Nah, you ain't got to say you different. I'm sure it's a lot of people that may like that as well. D Man Jr. See, this is why y'all can't. Nick J, when we started, we were actually discussing because I was asking, you know, we didn't really talk about the stigma of therapy. We just kind of, talked about one's thought about it. I mean, we were having a serious conversation all for what, 10, 15 minutes? Let's see. Okay, Tay Tay said, listen, I'm premenopause. I never stuck my head in the freezer. What you say, even with the hot flashes, it's like it never even occurred to you. I'm hearing you. My days on. Okay. You ain't never done that, D Man Jr. Fresh rain on concrete is my favorite. Yeah. Yes. Now I can actually, yeah, I can think of that. And I want to say someone in here, was it Snoopy Mac that said, even if you smell something, it can bring up a memory, right? Try me not, because I'm gonna link that joint back to therapy. But yeah, yeah. Or how many of you, as we talk about, yeah, like the fresh rain or freshly cut grass, if we talk about it, you can actually smell it. Not literally, but your brain will kick into how that smell is. Yeah, good smells can, especially if it was a good smell, it can actually, bring about good feelings too. For real, for real. Vacay Bay, I'm really trying here because I know how silly they are in the chat, and I know I'm silly. See, and they're gonna see that, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell?" Okay, all right. Nope, I'm not gonna laugh. All right. Did I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. Did y'all are not gonna bypass that Vacay Bay said she loved, the smell of Christmas ornaments when she was a child. Okay. Did it have like, was it scented ornaments maybe? Oh goodness, help us. Help us. Y'all are so funny. I love it though. Not the nurse over here loving the smell of whiteout. But it did. I don't know, because it wasn't like it was the smell of like where you're like, no. But something about it. I'm hearing you, Tay Tay. Sheesh, y'all typing. Popcorn ornaments, maybe. Look, JoJo trying to like fit this joint. She's trying to make it work for you, Vacay. Like she really is. Yeah, I like cinnamon too. I do. I do. Follow a no man. Nasty people is wow. Today's Tuesday. How's your week going? Anybody having a good week so far? Stressful week? How's it looking so far? Hmm? I mean, y'all chopping it up and laughing, and that makes my heart smile. The smell of a newborn baby. Yeah. No, we're not going to say you're different. Everybody, that's your choice. That's what you like. Nobody can say, what's okay and what's not okay. I'm hearing you, Snoopy Matt. Every day is a good day. Um, okay, you like to smell of charcoal. Okay. Daryl says, so far I was able to take a good 1 hour nap at work. It's going great. All right. I don't know, man. I hate the price of this damn gas. Yeah. I'm hearing you. It's a great week off for me. Yeah, you took spring break off with kids and grandbabies. That's beautiful. Right, Tay Tay? D Man Jr. says, my week is good. Nick J says, my dog fresh out the groomer brings back great memories. Yeah, and that is a distinct scent. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can just think of now when I take Nico to the vet. Yeah, and he gets groomed. It's a distinct smell. Oh, yeah. Is this your first time like chilling with us, Vacay Babe? I can't remember if you had were able to come here or not before. I know I've been seeing you for a while in other chats. Hold on, because Daryl said, okay, the smell of wet dog is different than the dog coming from the groomers, Daryl. But yeah, you're right. Wet dog is not a good scent at all. Yeah, I do play the keys, Snoopy Mac. You have great recall. Or as I'll say, I'll be beating the keys. I'll beat the keys a little bit. Oh, you got your hair done, nails done, everything did. Okay, I love it. I love it, Tay Tay. You like the smell of nail polish remover? Oh, you just got a new synthesizer, Snoopy Mac? Okay. Play something for the one time, Queen. I don't even have my board in here. It's in the other joint. David says, started my week off with a neck injury. Are you okay? Well, obviously you're okay chatting with us, but Hopefully you're healing well, David. Yeah, Tay Tay, you definitely shouldn't be. Not even a little bit. Mm-mm. Okay, so y'all look at the queens in here doing a lot of self care. Okay, Daryl, Daryl, don't do. You are so funny. Two local rugby games in the tournament, but I'm getting better, Queen. Wow. Yeah, and rugby is, yeah, that's intense. Quite intense. Well, yeah, I'm glad to know that you're getting better. So overall, it seems like everybody had, pretty good week so far. I love that. Snoopy Matt said something. He said, every day is a good day. Now, I'll tell you how I take that. Because you ever have something occur in your day and you say, man, just throw the whole damn day away. Or my day has just gone to shit. Right? But did it make the day bad? Or did we just have some challenging moments within it? Just something to think about. You know, you might have had some speed bumps during your week, right? But it doesn't negate that you've had some great moments as well. That's why I always say take moment by moment, right? It's not the best to always anticipate what's to come. A lot of you are over here a lot. Y'all already know what I say about that anticipation, right? Sometimes it can be excitement. Other times it can be anticipatory anxiety. And so we're kind of catastrophizing for something bad to happen based off of one experience. Facts, every day on this earth is a good day from the good and lessons from God and bad. So I'm always thankful. We talked about gratitude last time, follower no man. Love that. Exactly, Snoopy Matt. Daryl says in New York, you might have hit some speed bumps during the week. Literally. Potholes, everything, right? Yeah, I'm hearing you. You know what, Queen? I had turned my phone off, but decided to turn it on and see what I saw. I believe I was led to come in here. Thank you. I love that. No, it's funny because we definitely can have wonderful, deep, and meaningful conversations regarding mental health and coping skills and techniques and just life and how to better navigate, right? And we also get some good laughs. We do. We have a pretty good time. It's fun to me. And I love chilling with the family. So that's right, Snoopy Mac. Snoopy Mac always says that. Nobody is here by accident. Yeah. Excuse me. Anybody know that has been here for quite some time rocking with me? Oh, DP Rocker. Daryl, really? Not a hoodie though. Not a 478 hoodie. That's wild. But I love that it works for you. Let's get back to what follower no man said, y'all. Yeah, I'm about to put the gum in, and no, I'm not gonna pop. Y'all know I'm working on that. What's up, BVO? How are you, fam? Look at what follower no man said, about just with everything that's going on in the world. I'll give you a hint what I would say and see if anybody can remember, you know? Some of you may. Should he judge his feeling for hating all that's going on in the world? Yes or no? Should he judge his feeling that he has about hating everything that's going on in the world? You got it, D Man Jr. No, of course not. Yeah, I saw that. Rest in peace to Kiki Shepard. I did see that. I was hoping that it was just one of those weird things that people post about somebody being deceased and they're not, but it wasn't. I'm hearing you, follow of no man. I'm with you. I'm with you. No, because the feelings that we experience, we want to validate them. They are real. You know, they're not always factual, meaning that we can't support them with facts. But then one may say, well, Cam, look at what's going on in the world. Look at how people are treating people, or whatever your fact is with that follower, no man. And is there anything you can do to stop it? Truthfully, not what you may want to do, not what you may wish would happen. These things didn't just start, right? I tend to, go with the thought of we are only, aware more because of technology, media. But these things didn't just start. So let's fast forward. Radical acceptance. Did anybody think of that? When we have situations before us that we can't stand it, it doesn't feel good. The word that follower no man used. We hate it. We don't like it. It's okay. It's okay to feel that way and to recognize that I can only control my thoughts, actions, behaviors, not anyone else's. You can validate your feelings and still radically accept that it's nothing I can do about the shit that's going on in the world. Now, it can be detrimental for us if we become so immersed in it. You know, it's just recognizing when it's beginning to cause some distress or disturbance in self, if you will. Only we can control ourselves and our response to it all. We're stronger together. I'm hearing you. Yeah. That's the only control we have is over self. Doesn't negate the truth, right? Daryl says, but sometimes that feeling of nothing I can do makes me feel powerless. Of course. Of course. Which could be associated with a lot of choices that you possibly make. You know, if you don't feel like you're in control, then that could be uncomfortable for you. I don't know. Could be. And is that the truth? Sometimes being still is what's needed. Just a thought. That's how I feel powerless at times. It's like I got the demon on one side. I'm hearing you. Definitely. All of us deal with that. Don't do me like that, Daryl. But yeah, it's a lot in that. It's a lot in that. Mm. No, I'm hearing you. That's great self-awareness though. Being still. It was some time ago that I talked about, this discomfort that we have. If you think about your entire life, right, and your growth, was it not in the discomfort that you experienced growth? It's one of those things where the darkness, which is sometimes associated with, um, it may be depicted as evil or hard times or demonic times, whatever it may be, right? But was it not in those dark times, if you will, that you gained enlightenment? Just something to think about. Hmm. Oh, Daryl, you're on to something and you don't even know it. Really? I love that though, because the truth is, yeah, anybody that's been rocking with me for a minute, you're going to start putting all these things together. That's great, great observation. Yeah. What's up, Raul Garcia? Blessings to you always. So nice to see you, fam. Yeah. Other than 478, any other skills, techniques that you can say, you know what? It really helps a lot. All right, David. So happy you could stop by and spend some time with us. Praying that you have restful sleep. Blessings to you always. And praying that your neck injury continues to heal. Yeah. Anyone noticed that because like I said, some of you have been rocking for a minute, coming over here and chilling with me and looking at the videos. It's amazing because over time, with you not even being, I would say, conscious of it, you can begin to actually see a shift in your perspective. Anyone have that happen so far? Because that's typically what will happen is when we're offered um, the space to reflect, then when we may be navigating through our day to day, it'll come back to the forefront of our mind. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. That's awesome, Daryl. I'm hearing you, follower, no man. Yeah. Yeah. To see, Daryl knows me. He done been here a few times. So Snoopy Mac, it's a lot of y'all that have been rocking for a minute. D Man Jr., y'all already know. You're more patient in your 40s than you were in your 30s and in your 20s. How patient are you with yourself, follower of no man? Did anybody know I was going to ask that question? I know, Daryl. Yeah. How patient are you with yourself? You feel like you've developed this patience. How patient are you with yourself? I often talk about how we can have so much patience with others. We can validate others day in and day out. Or it could be the opposite, right? Where we are validating self and not others, and then we feel as though no one's ever meeting our need, if you will. And it's just because of maybe our approach to the situation. I'm very patient with myself, but at the same time, it can be a burden for not acting what I want to do. If you care to elaborate, follow of no man, I would love to hear a little more in that. Just about what is it that you want to do, or when you say not acting on, like, where's the barrier? That's what I'm trying to see. Super Max says, I've always been the person that everyone came to with their problems, but I always had to figure my own problems out. Mm. The thing about that is, Snoopy Mac, a lot of people, whether it be men or women, that are in those same situations like you're describing, they tend to suppress a lot more. I know you do, Daryl. Yeah, they suppress. It's uncomfortable to even hear to focus on self. hmm I've often noticed how a lot of you, when we talk about self, or if we talk about things we do for others, it's like, yeah, well, my family drives me. You know, doing it for my family is what drives me. Doing it for this one is what motivates me. I'm hearing you, JoJo. I'm hearing you. Like, for instance, my job I've been on for 13 years. My boss pays these people what they are worth. But when it comes to me, it takes years, and I just want to cuss him smack out. hmm Have you ever tried talking to him about that or advocating for yourself in that sense? Or are you too concerned that you might end up cussing him out for real? Yeah, just a question. You don't have to answer, follower. I appreciate you explaining though. Both. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that those conversations can be uncomfortable, especially we know ourselves better than anyone, right? So you may be a little cautious in having that because you're concerned about how he may respond, especially hearing his actions and just what he does. So I could see that, but interpersonal effectiveness skills can be helpful. I'm not messing with you right now, Daryl. Well, it's getting late. Who did that song? Is DP Rock still in here? I don't know if he's still in here. You know, he loves music. Um, who did It's Getting Late? Y'all remember that song? I can't remember who did that. It was a female. It's Getting Late. Float. It sure was Floetry. It sure was. Now I can hear it. Now I can hear it. I can hear it. Well, we're at the end of this. I appreciate all of you for just spending this time. I enjoy you as always. I love the laughs. I love your spirit, your energy. Be gentle with yourselves, y'all. Life's hard enough. Be gentle with yourself. For we are all what? Doing this thing called life for the very first time. What's up, Bella Faith? So happy to see you, beautiful queen. Yeah, say yes is a good one. What's up, Kamish? All right, y'all. See y'all in these YouTube streets. Blessings to you always.